Hi team, I just wanted to take a minute today and share a little maybe tidbit that you guys could use for this coming week. And I had asked on our Facebook page if you guys would share some things that you guys would love to be trained on. And so Alina Zarabelny actually asked if I could share a little bit of my story. Because I know that many of us are in new markets and trying to spread the word about Norwex and the amazing mission that we have. And so I thought I'd share a little bit of that, and then I was on a leadership call today, which was really awesome, and I'll share a few tidbits from that. But if you guys don't know me, I am Mackenzie Osler, and I started my Norwex business in Utah. And at that time, I was a stay-at-home mom. Well, I was working a couple jobs from home, but I started my business there, and I was doing about 3 or 4 parties a month, home parties, and it was giving us a little bit of a cushion on our income. And then my husband and I decided to move across the country to North Carolina to do for his job, and now he's going to school full-time, getting his master's degree. And in that time, it's been a little bit stressful. We moved out here June of 2013, and June of 2013, and at that time my daughter was 6 months old, and I knew nobody out here besides an aunt. And I had a son who was almost 2 when we moved, and so trying to get out and do parties was a little bit intimidating, and I felt impossible. But I had I had some friends from church that I would have over for Norwex parties, and they were very supportive, but no one really wanted to do a party. And we were really missing that extra little cushion that we had created with my Norwex parties. And it came to about December of that year, and we really hit rock bottom financially. We knew moving out here would be a challenge, but we didn't understand how much financially we would need in order to survive. And so December came around, and we really were just floundering, kind of. We were barely surviving, and I just knew the potential of Norwex. I have always known that I love Norwex and that I love the mission. I love sharing the mission. I love sharing the fact that we can help people have healthier homes. And so I was determined to not give up on Norwex. And so I had heard about Facebook parties, and I heard about the tag team Party Peeps, and I started looking on their website, and their trainings weren't too expensive, and I thought $15, I can put $15 into my business. And so I took their training, and I started doing Facebook parties, and it was a slow beginning, and I've tweaked my party about 500 times, and I've done more trainings from them. I've done more trainings from other people, but I finally am in a place where I feel like my Facebook parties are pretty successful. They still, they're not as successful as home parties. I wouldn't trade them if I had the opportunity to do more home parties, and if I would try harder, I know I could do more home parties. But as of now, Facebook parties have been making me about $1,500 a month just on commissions. And then on my team, I make the money from my team. And so that $1,500 a month has been huge, and it has been so helpful. And so I guess the 2 things that I took away from my experience moving out here is just that I found out what my why was. I found out the reason why I do Norwex, and the reason why I do Norwex is because I know that it can make a difference in people's homes, not only to make their homes healthier, but I see the power and potential that Norwex has to help supplement incomes in people's homes and make a huge difference, and really change people's lives that way, because it has mine. And And so that's like the reason why I kept going with Norwex. And so, and that's why I will always continue to go forward with Norwex, because I believe in the mission, and I also believe in the power that it has to change my life, as well as many other people who may need financial supplement in their income. And so, anyways, Alina, I hope that suffices, and but I do encourage all of you to find out why you're doing Norwex. Why did you sign up? If it was for the 35% discount, great. That's why I signed up in the first place. And then when I saw the potential of how much money I could make, even though it wasn't, many thousands of dollars a month, but it has seriously helped my family. And so I continued to do it. But figure out what your why is, and my why has evolved over time. But I think that if you figure out why you're doing this, and go from there, that will help you know how and why and when to keep going, because there's so much potential for success in Norwex. There were a couple of things that Linda and Chris talked about on the call today. They talked about making sure that we're really following up with those people who signed up under us last month. Many of them probably signed up for the free product. Maybe some of them haven't even been to a party before. And so just making sure that you follow up with those people, and that they know how to use the product that they got for free. Tell them to go do a butter demo. You could tell them to make something greasy like bacon or something and wipe off the grease off their stove. And Chris actually tells her consultants to go and spray hairspray on the wall and wipe it off, because that's a really big wow as well, to make sure people know how easy it is to clean with Norwex. And the other thing that you can do is just have them think about having a launch party for themselves. All you have to say is, hey, guess what? You could have a launch party, and you could get all of this stuff for free. And not only that, you can make some money at the same time. And even if you just do one party, and they can see how easy it is to party. And then also, Linda posted a breakdown on her page, but I will also post it on our page with this video, a breakdown of how much money people will earn in that time, and also how much product they can earn for free just by doing 4 parties in their first month. And if that's all they do, then that's all they do. But if they do their first 4 parties, then I'm pretty sure they're not going to stop. So anyways, just a couple suggestions to help your new girls to continue moving forward. And I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen today.